2008 MSL Tournament. Welcome! Another English commentary done by Rise from SC2GG.com. Today I'm commentating Kwanro vs. JS, aka Justin. Moletrap was giving me some background on him right before I commentated this. Apparently Justin is a kid from the 2 vs. 2 team Justin and Flower. They are the top 2 vs. 2 team in the league, and I've watched a few games from them. Actually, Moletrap, I think in particular, has done a few commentaries of their games. Very exciting game to watch. It's very quickly paced, and I think every single game I watched them play, they just rip shit up. I mean, they just beat everyone. So anyway, should be an interesting match. Although, from what I've heard, a lot of the 2 vs. 2 players aren't as good in 1 vs. 1. This is actually going to be the first match that I've ever seen Justin play, and I think it'll be interesting. Anyway, Justin the Zerg player, no, is he not the Zerg player? Hold on a second. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Actually, Justin is the Terran player and Kwanro is a Zerg. After I said Justin was a Zerg player, I was like, wait a sec, Kwanro is a Zerg player. And it's TVZ! That doesn't work, does it? No. So anyway, Justin the T player in the 7-ish o'clock position, and Kwanro the Z player in the 3 o'clock-ish position. And so, anyway, it should be a fun match. This is on Loki II. Loki II is known for its protected natural expansion and also a regular natural expansion, which you can see right there, which is outside the ramp, which is unprotected. And here we have Kwanro getting harassed by Justin, trying to stop a hatchery from going on, but they're going to take down that SCV with those 2 drones attacking it. Apparently he cares more about that than getting the hatchery down. Nope, he gets the hatchery down. He tricked them. Nice job, Kwanro. Now using that SCV as a scout, fairly damaged, but it'll be enough to get the information down and continue to start off some sort of build against it. So not much to scout in the meantime anyway. All I saw that was a quick expansion. It'll be more important to see if Kwanro goes 3 hatch and grabs his natural expansion in the protected area. And in the meantime, it looks like Justin has decided to just go, I don't know yet actually. It looks like 1 barracks, and he's sending out that SCV. I don't think he's going to go to scout. I'm going to guess he's going to go for a fast expansion. And he's positioned perfectly for that. And there's a command center, so he's going fast expansion. Now he's going to get harassed by a drone, but that Marine is out quick enough to scare him off. And in the meantime, he is going to go scout Kwanro some more. Kwanro is going to go for the 3rd hatchery, and Justin is going to scout that, and so he'll be prepared for that. Kwanro not really having a choice. I think when your opponent goes quick expansion and you're a Zerg player, you should go for a 3 hatch, double expansion, whatever you want to call it. And I like that. I think it's kind of ballsy, but hopefully it pays off for him. Kwanro, a fun guy to watch, a good Zerg player. Justin, I really don't know how he's going to fare 1 vs. 1, so we shall see. And Kwanro getting his gas down now to start up some tech, probably go for his lair. And it looks like he's going to chase down Justin's SCV in a moment, who is going to, nope, not even get down to the protected expansion before blowing up his SCV. So Kwanro is now, he's got his expansion up and running, and the 3rd one, the 3rd hatchery is going. And in the meantime, Justin just going standard medic marine builds. He's getting his academy down. He's just going to probably go for the control group of marines and medics and 1 fire bat and put some pressure on Kwanro. And if he does that, he'll actually be rewarded a bit, because Kwanro's economy is a bit stretched right now, and if he has to waste a bunch of drones and money on Sunkens to protect against that control group of Marines that I was speaking about, he's going to be a little bit behind, and that's what he's going to do. Actually, he's not even going to wait for a control group. He's just going to pressure in with some Marines. Although he's not really going to pressure in, he's just clearing out scouts, because I'm looking at where he's walking around on the minimap, and that's nowhere near Kwanro space. But he may mosey on over there in the meantime at some point, and getting another scout in, so he's going to see that lair. He's going to be able to check up on that natural protected expansion and see what's going on there. I don't know if he'll be able to get out because there's a couple of links chasing him. He may be able to. he could always use the mineral trick and click back on his minerals to get past it. And they still up, and there pops out a couple medics, and you can see Stim is being researched at the moment. And now it looks like Kwanro's going to see that coming in, so he's going to have to go get another sunken at least. And as soon as he sees some medics, he'll probably get a third, maybe fourth, probably just 3 sunkens to deal with it, although I've seen up to 4. And that SCV getting a lot of information. I don't think he's going to get quite enough to see if he's going to go Hydra or Muta. He may have. I didn't see him when he was in the main base, so I don't know for sure. It looks like he is going to go for 3 sunkens to stop the push of this Medic Marine control group, and he's going for a 4th one actually. So he's definitely not going to rely on a couple of sunkens to get him through this. He wants to make sure he makes it. And it looks like Comsat going down for Justin, and it looks like Muta harassment's coming, which is cool. And I saw an evolution chamber there, so I'm guessing he's preparing for maybe ultras later in the game. That's usually a telltale sign, is the early evolution chamber, so they can work up on the upgrades and get that high armor going quickly. And so we'll see what happens. Basically, if you get that high armor up before Marines get more than 1 weapon upgrade, you pretty much negate what a Marine can do to a Ultralist. He'll take a ton of shots before going down. I don't know if we'll get to that late in the game. We'll see if we do indeed get that far. And Kwanro, in the meantime, just going to go for a Muta rest. And Justin, I don't know if he's prepared. I did see the engineering bay. I don't know if he's getting any turrets. He has scanned. Depending where he's scanned, he may or may not have seen the Spire. But he'll know where to scan next if he didn't see it the first time, of course. Excuse me. So, I still don't see turrets. I guess he doesn't know for sure Mutas are coming, or maybe he's timing it, so, because there's a significant distance that the Mutas have to go in order to get to him anyway, basically across the entire map, which, not that it's that big, but it's a little bit of time. So now he's getting a Queen's Nest, so yeah, I'm going to say he's either going guards and Lings or Ultra. Well, he's got that Evo chamber, so I'm just going to guess he's going. I'm going to stick with my gut and say he's going Ultras. And some Muta's out. He'll probably wait for a couple more before he goes harass. Justin not really pressuring the way I would expect any player to pressure. I think he could do a much better job of doing that. Some turrets going down now. Some guys on camera. Hi, how you doing? Yeah, watching StarCraft. And the Mutas are out, and they are starting the harassment. So we'll see if Justin's prepared for this. I was talking about something before those idiots came on screen, and I can't remember what it was. 4 barracks go down, and a starport. So I'm gonna guess he is getting science vessels. I highly doubt he's getting Valkyries or Wraiths, but because Mutas rip Wraiths, so I'm sure he's going to get science vessels to deal with. Late game Zerg, basically. So, taking out a couple turrets and a couple SCVs, and those Marines not going to actually catch those Mutas. He's going to be able to be pretty mobile with those Mutas, taking out the SCV, working on the starport, and picking off some lone Marines, thanks to the fact that the Marines are sent in piecemeal by Justin. And it looks like Kwanro is going for another expansion, kind of hidden expansion over there, but not so hidden because there was a firebat there. So we'll see what happens with that. Going back into the mineral line, it looks like he's going to take out a couple more SCVs and be pretty successful in doing that, because there's no Marines anywhere to be found, or turrets for that matter, and not that much damage, but enough. So now that hatchery going down, but I think Justin's going to know about that, and I can't imagine him letting that go unless he wants Kwanro to get up there in minerals. But Kwanro holding the middle pretty well with those Lings and Mutas, so going to contain Justin a bit. It looks like he's not going to come out ahead in this fight, though. No, I guess he is. I was wrong. And reinforcements just kind of trickling in for Justin, and just losing a ton of medics and Marines, but Kwanro also losing a significant force, specifically a bunch of Mutas, which are expensive. So I don't know who really came out on top. And there we see the Ultralist, and I was right. Ha! So we'll see if the Ultras can really play a nice role here. Generally, you want 3. I like to go for 4 bases if you're doing an Ultra build. To get really the economy, you need to support them. If you've ever tried making them I almost said bacon. My girlfriend's been baking so many things lately, I can't get out of my head. If you try to bake a lot of ultras at the same time, you'll find that you go broke very quickly. And those Lings and mutas not coming in at an ideal time. I think he should have gave up on that attack right away, but he didn't. So anyway, those ultras, you kind of want a good 4 base economy to support them. I mean, the more the merrier, really, because they're so expensive. So we'll see what happens. Dropship out. I think Kwanro must have seen that. Looks like he may be going after that now. That Ultralix Cavern is out. Upgrades are, I'm sure, in progress. It looks like Justin's going to go mess around with that dropship a little bit. Doesn't look like he's done anything yet. And you can see the player's mini maps, and he doesn't actually see the top left expansion, so he